Kozure Okami, literally Wolf with a Child, in the English version Lone Wolf and Cub, is a 28-part manga from 1970 to 76 and is considered a classic of the samurai genre. It is about the Ronin Ogami Ito. Ronin, literally wave men, were masterless Japanese samurai, the former kaishaku nin of the shogunate. The kaishaku, comparable to a second, had to decapitate the seppuku, the ritualized suicide of Japanese samurai practitioner, with a sword in the moment he slashed his belly. Through intrigue by the Yagyu clan, Ogami is suspected of treason against the shogun. He defies the order to commit seppuku and travels through Edo period Japan as the hired assassin Okami with his 3-year-old son Daigoro. His goal is revenge against the Yagyu clan, the traitors and murderers of his wife Azami. Ito is an excellent fighter and master of the Tsuyu sword technique. He fights not only with his Dotanuki sword, but also uses the arsenal of weapons that are part of Daigoro's wooden stroller. 2002 Lone Wolf 2100 was a reinterpretation in the spirit of today's lack of imagination, aka it got a down woke, which means stealing a well-known name, getting rid of male hero characters, putting women in the spotlight. In the unimaginative post-apocalyptic crap in which both main characters are missing, Ito is a cybernetic bodyguard which nobody cares for, who is falsely accused of murdering the father of Daisy, a female cub? Of course. From 2014 to 2016, New Lone Wolf and Cub, a sequel to the original story, appeared in 11 issues. It continues directly on the beach after the fatal final for Ito, where Cub is then adopted by another samurai who begins to train him. 1972 to 74, there were 6 extremely popular movies in Japan, which came very close to the plot of the manga. The Japanese original version with subtitles is available in a fantastic quality on DVD and Blu-ray. The Sword of Vengeance shows executioner Ogami, who loses his wife and job due to the intrigue of the Yagyu clan, defies the order to commit suicide and travels through Edo period Japan as assassin Okami with his young son Daigoro to restore the family honor and take revenge on the Yagyu clan. On his first assignment, he has to kill potential assassins before they murder a clan leader. He finds and confronts them in a hot spring bath and continues his journey with his son and the baby cart. In Part 2, The Dead River instructs the Yagyu clan, a group of killers, to find and kill Ogami Ito. Ogami himself was hired to kill 3 men, all of whom are masters of very eccentric fighting styles. The movie came in 1975 under the title The Invincible Samurai to German cinemas.
Things will happen while they can. I will wait here for
Due to massive cuts and falsifying dubbing, however, this version was completely distorted. After Roger Corman secured the distribution rights, there was also a Western release in 1980, completely mutilated and horribly dubbed under the name Shogun Assassin, a terrible compilation of the first two movies in which even the original score was replaced with cheap 80s synthy crap. In this movie we meet a Japanese version of the Three Storms, with a big similarity in their looks, and even their name, Gods of Death, reminds of the street gang in Big Trouble in Little China, Lords of Death. But here they do not possess any magical powers. The movie was a commercial success and started the ninja wave in the 80s. In part 3, Baby Cut to Hades, the exiled executioner Ogami and his son Daigoro defend a woman that killed a clan member in self-defense. In order to protect her from the punishment that the clan law demands, he accepts the punishment and survives the torture with unbelievable willing strength. He's commissioned to kill an administrator, and finally he has to battle a whole army. The movie had in 1974 a premiere in Germany with the almost unbelievable, stupid and racist title Japango, the most violent under the sun Nippons. For me, a clear case of brain softening in its final stages. I know it sounds like crazy talk, but they really tried to sell it as the Japanese Django. Of course, the fantastic original has traditionally, with German efficiency, been mutilated beyond recognition, and a dub in the style of what the fuck destroyed every little hope of sense in the story, and it crashed hard at the box office. What a surprise. Among other things, it was also released in 2007 in America in an English version on DVD as Shogun Assassin 2 Lightning Swords of Death. In part 4, Baby Cut to Peril, Ogami gets the order to kill a tattooed lady assassin. At the same time, he meets a member of the Yagyu clan, which is responsible for his wife's death and for the outlawing of the lone wolf, since he was defeated by him in the decisive duel for the office of the executioner at that time. In part 5, Baby Cut in the Land of Demons, Ogami gets the order to murder a 5-year-old clan princess and her parents. Also, he has to withstand the examination by 5 swordsmen, who each bear a fifth of his payment and a fifth of the information he needs to fulfill his mission. In the final part 6, White Heaven in Hell, the lone wolf is officially declared an enemy of the state, which leads him to be prosecuted by all instances. He makes his way to the capital Edo to kill his arch-enemy Retsuru Yagyu and rehabilitate the house Ogami. From 1973 till 1976, an absolutely remarkable television series aired with 79 episodes. It explores in depth the stories in the motion pictures and offers also interesting own variations. The series was the only thing from this franchise which got a good German dub and aired for years internationally very successful. Movies and series are absolute masterpieces and call, like the works of Kurosawa, a forgotten time in memory in which the words film and art were still in the same sentence. The dub and translation bugs that were made in the movies are beyond stupid. In some cases they even confused Japan with China, and some of the false descriptions are still circulating. In 1989 came Lone Wolf and Child, Assassin on the Road to Hell. In this 140-minute TV remake, the whole story is told from beginning to end, with scenes reminiscent of each of the 6 features. The movie is entertainingly made and well cast, but still completely unnecessary. At no point it does match the original movies or the TV series. 1993, Lone Wolf and Cub: The Final Conflict was another remake, this time with a theatrical release but only in Japan, that tells the entire story in 2 hours. Unfortunately, it's nowhere to find besides a few scenes. And not even that is available for the TV movie from 1984 and the TV series from 2002 to 2004. I couldn't even find a picture. This small Okami special is a gift for somebody who gave me many years active support for my film hobby. My mother, who has tomorrow birthday. Happy birthday and thanks for everything.
ごとごと回る馬車待たずに乗って行けばよい